Hi everyone, how you going? So feel free to put some music on in your background. I'm not going to play any music for you tonight. You can pick what you would like. We're going to start on our backs. So just have your mat. You're not really going to need any props tonight. I've made it a prop-free class so that you can just work with whatever you need to if you've been practicing before, but I will give variations for everything. So welcome. So starting here, just place the soles of the feet together. Let the knees come out to the side. Let the hands come down beside you. And just center yourself in your body. So no matter what you've been doing today, now is time for you. Just staying here on your mat, taking nice deep breaths in. Feel the breath coming in and out. And just allow yourself to surrender onto the mat. Soften through your legs, soften through your shoulders, soften through your feet. Allow your back to soften and taking deep breaths in. And just do a gentle scan of your body, feeling yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. And knowing that yoga is about connecting the mind and the body. And tonight we're giving ourselves some time to connect our body, to let go of the other stuff that's going on around us and just focus on us. And then just gently take the hands to the knees, draw the knees to the center, place the feet onto the floor. Draw the knees in towards the chest and just gently circle the knees. Very gently circling the knees. And then we're going to place our feet back down onto the earth, extending our right leg up. Just point the toes, flex, point the toes and flex. Just working and just seeing how the legs feel. And just gently take both hands and hold the back of the leg, wherever that may be for you. And just flex the toes down towards your face. And then release your leg, placing it gently onto your left thigh. From here, just draw your legs in this action. Just be comfortable and be aware of this knee. And just holding here. Then place your hands, the right hand goes in between the legs, the left one goes around the back of the thigh, and we're holding here. This left one just stays up at a 90-degree angle. Take a nice deep breath in and gently curl up towards your knees. Doesn't have to be very much. And then gently roll down. Place that foot back down and extend your right leg to the sky. Just notice how it feels. Take the back of the leg again and see if you've got a little bit more stretch or give, but you want to work the toes towards the face, so you're flexing. Then release the leg, lower it straight all the way to the floor. Just relax it here for a second and just feel the pelvis on the floor. And gently take that foot to the floor and extend your left leg up. Again, point and flex the foot. Just feel that ankle, feel the foot. We often spend a lot of time on our feet during the day, so it's nice to just give it a little bit of movement without any pressure on. And then gently take the hands around the back of the leg. So you can hold anywhere on the leg that suits you. Just take a nice deep breath in here and just feel the back of the leg. So now we're not going too deep with this stretch, but if you do want to extend the other leg out, you can. But we're only beginning our class, so. And gently place the ankle onto the right thigh. Again, lifting that knee towards your chest, taking your left hand in between the legs and your right hand again, the back of the thigh. Take a nice deep breath in here and then gently curl up towards that leg. Release it back down. Release your hands, place the foot back down and taking the leg up. Again, just take the hands gently around the back of the leg, just having a feel, flexing the toes towards the head, and then release it, gently lowering it towards the ground, nice and straight. And then just extend both legs out. Just feel the hips here. You might even place your hands on your hips just to notice how your body feels. And then gently bring both knees in. And you're going to grab either the ankles, the insides of the feet, or the outsides of the feet, coming into happy baby. Now, if it's hard for you to grab your feet, you're welcome to grab the ankles here. Ideally, we're working the knees down towards the armpits. It's like we're squatting on the ceiling, okay? So just a moment here, just feeling happy baby, and then release. From here, just start to rock up and down the spine, just feeling through the back.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
And then gently rolling up to a seated position. Coming into an easy cross leg. Into an easy cross leg. Taking the hands to the knees and just sitting comfortably. Noticing the seat bones on the floor. Reconnect with your breath. And then gently lift the arms up. Looking up to the sky if your neck's okay, wiggling the fingers, and then drop the head towards, looking down towards the floor. Gently looking up, and then looking down. Gently looking up, and then gently looking down. Bringing the hands to the floor, and just stretching out a little bit through the upper body. You might feel it a little bit in the pelvis as well, and that's completely okay. Take a nice deep breath in, come up, and then bring the left hand down and the right hand over with the palm facing down towards the floor. Come over into a side bend. Saying hello to the plant. And then with your next inhale, coming all the way up and over to the other side. And you're just opening the body up. So tonight's class is just a beginner's, very gentle flow to just work our whole body and get rid of any stress and to let go of anything that's not serving us as it's full moon tonight. So our end of our class, we've got a full moon meditation. So over to the other side again. We're just gently working with our breath. Inhaling to the center, exhaling over to the side. One more on each side. Just feeling every part of your body as you do this. And then the hands come all the way up and down. Swap the cross of your legs here, taking a moment to just reposition yourself. Feeling very comfortable. If you find it hard to sit, you can always pop a blanket or a bolster, but most of the time try and just feel your way at this point. Gently lift your arms again. This time coming into a twist. Bring the right hand to the left knee, the left hand behind you. Bring it behind your back, looking out over your left shoulder. Take a few breaths here. So we're just twisting out any of the stagnant chi, any of the tight fascia that's in our back and shoulders. And then gently, I like to extend my arms up and over to the other side. And again, we're going to take a few breaths here. Right hand is behind, left hand is resting on the right knee. Taking a breath or two here. I'm going to work a bit faster now, taking our arms up, inhaling, and exhale over to the side. Inhale, take it up. Exhale off to the side. Inhale up. Exhale to the side. Inhale up. Exhale to the side. Inhale to the center now, and exhale, fold forward on this side. Let the head hang. Just allow yourself to notice the difference in the pelvis between both sides. And then gently coming up. Moving on to our hands and knees here. If you have any problems with your knees, you can use a blanket or a jumper or any props that you want. Spread your fingers nice and wide, your wrists in line with your shoulders. Taking a nice deep breath in. Just gently lifting up into cat. And then exhaling, allow the belly to fall towards the mat. And gently rolling through the spine, lifting up into cat. And then again, belly towards the mat. Gently lifting up. And down. Good. And one more, lifting into cat. And then place the soles of the toes together. Knees come nice and wide. Bring your buttocks back towards your heels. Bring your head down towards the mat. Coming into child's pose. Taking a nice deep breath in here. And just gently come up slightly onto your hands. You're going to extend your right arm out to the side and then thread it underneath and just gently lying back down onto that right shoulder. We're just taking a few breaths here. And then gently coming back, extend that arm out. Lifting up again and lift the left arm up and thread it underneath. Lowering that shoulder towards the floor and extending that arm out. Staying here, thread the needle, feeling the stretch through the shoulders. We're going to work all the parts of the body tonight. And then gently coming out with that arm, stretching it out. You might even take them a little bit wider. And then take them back in. Gently coming back onto your hands and knees. Extending your right leg behind you. Stepping it forward gently to the outside of your right hand. From here, just sinking down into the hips, feeling any sensations of stretch you can, and tuck your toes on your back leg. Gently lift that knee up and place it down. And again, gently lift the knee up and place it down. One more, gently lift the knee and place it down. Stepping back, take that leg all the way back, coming back into all fours. Swapping to the other side, extending your left leg out now, stepping it forward to the outside of the hand. Again, feeling the hips on this side. Notice how it feels. Tuck the toes of the back leg, your right leg. Gently lift that knee off the floor and release. One more. Lift up and release. Last one. Lift up and release. Good. Stepping back now. We're going to tuck our toes, but this time we're going to walk our hands all the way forward, dropping the head to the mat. Now this is puppy pose. Okay, we want to keep the hips in line with the knees. And this is for people who have any problems with their wrists or shoulders that can't do a downward dog. Gently coming back into all fours. And from here, you've got your toes tucked already. You're going to draw your chest back, lift your knees up, coming into our first downward dog of the evening. From here, just bend your right leg and straighten your left leg. Then switching. So you're going to switch from side to side, gently walking the dog on the spot. It's a nice way to release your hamstrings, nice way to get some movement in the pelvis and the back of the legs. And then just bringing it back to stillness, drawing your chest back, taking a nice deep breath in. From here, walk your feet all the way to the front of your mat. Your feet are going to be hip width apart, and you're going to release your hands from the floor, holding onto your elbows and dropping the head down. Let your body hang. Now, if you have tight hamstrings, you're welcome to bend your knees ever so slightly to give yourself a little bit more give through there. That's completely okay. You should just only feel a stretch through the legs, okay? There should be no pain. Gently rolling up through the spine, release your hands and lifting them all the way up to the sky. Bring the hands down through the heart and then gently release them down beside you. From here, stepping our feet nice and wide on the mat, turning our toes inwards. Take a nice deep breath in here, lifting the arms up, bringing them down through the center. Turn the right toes out to the side. Bend into that knee. You want the knee in line with the ankle. You want to stack yourself on top of your body. Extend both arms out, having a look over your right hand fingers, looking out nice and strong like a warrior here. Deep breath. Turn that front palm up, lower your back hand, coming into dancing warrior, but keeping that front leg bent. And then gently bring it back to warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. And again, inhale, dancing warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Turn the palm, inhale, exhale. Good. Straighten that leg now. Hinging at the hips, reaching out as far as you can. Bring that left hand down. And you're going to bring your right hand down towards the leg. You don't have to place any pressure. If you feel like you want to, you can. Then gently bring your left arm up, looking up to that hand if your neck's okay. Trikonasana, triangle pose. This is my all-time favorite pose. It works everything in the body. And gently coming up. Turn your toes towards each other, bring the hands in and step to the center of your mat. Take a moment here in Tadasana. Feel the balance in your body, feel the weight in your feet. You should be able to feel little changes in your body as you work through tonight. Just breathe and then step the feet wide again. This time we're turning the left toes out, the right toes are either at a 90 or a 45, depending on your anatomy. Gently bring the arms up shoulder height, looking out over your left hand. Bending into that front knee. You want that knee in line with your ankle. Warrior two. Again, working with our flow. Turn the top hand up. Dancing warrior. Warrior two. Inhale, dancing warrior. Warrior two. And one more. Dancing warrior. Warrior two. Gently straighten that front leg. Hinge at the hips. Again, bring your right hand down towards your hip. Then gently bring that hand down towards the foot. Roll that right shoulder back. Extend your right hand up. You want it fingertip to fingertip. Think about a straight line. Nice and active through your legs. Nice and active through your hands. And gently coming up. Turning the toes towards each other. Bring the hands to the heart. and stepping the feet together. Take a nice deep breath in there, release the hands down into Tadasana. Again, feeling the feet, feeling the weight on your feet. From here, with your next inhale, lift the arms up and gently folding down. Bend your knees if you can't touch the floor, stepping back all the way down to the floor. Now here you have the option of coming into plank, but if you find that a bit hard, you can do like a half plank, lower down, or you can come into the full chaturanga, lower all the way to the floor. Gently keep your hands by your shoulders, lifting up, and we're kind of doing like a baby cobra rather than an upward dog. So you can stay quite low if that feels better for you as you're warming up. And then from here, you can come back into child's pose. But if you want a more dynamic practice, you can tuck your toes and come into downward dog, which is ever's your preference. Gently coming back down or coming up onto your hands and knees. Extending your right leg again. Step it forward now, in between the hands. Lifting arms all the way up. Low lunge. If you have any problems with your knees, you're welcome to just tuck the toes, or you can pop a blanket underneath. Deep breath here. From here, bring your right hand down to the thigh. Left hand with the palm facing towards your head comes over your head as you side bend. So you should feel it in the hip flexor on the left side. Can't see me? Show you. Okay. And then gently come back to the center. Place the hand down, the left hand down towards the floor, and the right hand comes all the way up to the sky. Gently bring the right hand down now and just straighten that front leg. Dropping the head towards the knee. And then gently coming back into that lunge. Reaching your arms up again. And then gently bringing them down into a cactus. From here, extending forward, rounding through the spine. Bring your right hand underneath and your left hand on top, coming into the bind. If this is hard for you to touch your hands, you're welcome to hold your shoulders. And then gently release, bring the hands down, stepping back to all fours. Extend your left leg now, stepping it forward, in between hands. Again, we reach up, lifting up into that low lunge. You're welcome to tuck your back toes if you need support, or you can leave them untucked. Bring your left hand down, coming over into a side bend. Gently coming back to the center. And then from here, bring your right hand down to the floor. Your left hand comes up so that you can come into a little bit of a twist. And then gently bring that hand down and straighten that front leg, dropping the head towards the knee. Gently coming forward, stepping back into all fours. From here, you can tuck your toes, coming into downward dog. Your feet are hip width apart. Take a breath or two here. And then gently walk the feet to the front of the mat. Having your feet hip width apart, holding onto your elbows. Just notice how it feels in comparison to the first one that you did. Feel your breath. And then gently rolling up. Bring the hands down through the heart, standing in Tadasana. Bring the feet together, let the hands release beside you. It's always good to recenter in Tadasana because it gives you a foundation, a balance for each pose that you're going to do. Stepping the feet wide again. This time we turn the toes out, bend the knees, bring the hands to the heart, coming into goddess. Taking a nice deep breath in here. Holding here. Bring your right arm down to your thigh. Bring your left arm over. Side bending again. Tonight's all about side bends. And then gently coming back to the other side. Side bending. Good. Holding the legs there. They should start to burn. That's the hope. Strengthening and building muscle. And coming up. Hands together. Go a little bit deeper. Holding here. And then gently straighten the legs. Turn the toes inwards now. Take a nice deep breath in. And we're going to fold forward towards the floor. So place your hands on the floor. If you can't place your hands on the floor, you're welcome to grab a block. If you don't have a block at home, you can use a book. Okay? Gently resting here. Trying to keep your legs nice and straight. From here, bring the left hand more into the center and take your right arm up, coming into that twist again. And then gently take that right hand and just reach it towards your left leg, wherever that may be. You might come to your knee, your shin, your foot, or you might just be in the air here. And then gently taking it up and down, take it towards that left foot and up again. Good, and down. And one more, stretching up and bring the hand down. Lovely. Swapping positions with your right hand. Lift your left arm up. Take a few breaths here. And then gently take it under towards your right foot. Take it up. And thread it underneath to your right foot, right shin, and up. One more time. And good. And then take a breath. Hold your elbows for just a little bit. And then release the hands. You can either walk them up your legs or you can lift yourself back up. Bring the feet together now. Standing into Tadasana, take a breath. Feel your body, feel the weight. Gently spread the toes of your left foot now. Feel the weight in your left foot. Standing nice and strong on that leg. Gently take the weight out of your right foot and bring the knee up. Now this might be where you stay, okay? This is completely okay for you to work on your balance. You can always use a wall if you need. So now just take your right hand in front of the knee and gently take it out to the side. Staying here, you can prick a focal point about 1 meter in front of you. I'm going to focus on the camera because that's what I'm working to. And then gently bring it back to the center. Holding here, swap the hands. Now, if you can't do this, you're very welcome to stay in the balance. The idea is to build strength. Bring it across the body. Gently bring it back to the center. Release the hands. Try and extend that toe. Holding and release. Good. Bring the feet there. Take a moment. Feel the difference in the size. Spread the toes of the right foot. Feel the weight move into the right side. Take a nice deep breath in. Lift the left leg. Bring your hands around. You can draw it up a little bit higher. Hold in here. This might be where you stay. If not, you can take your left hand. Bring your leg out to the side. If you do know the full variations, you're very welcome. Tonight's just a beginner class. So we're just showing the basics. And then gently bring it back to the center. If you want to do the twist here, swapping hands, taking it across the body. Holding here. Bring it back to the center. Gently extend that leg out. Might even want to point your toe. And release. Lovely. Take a nice deep breath in here. Reach those arms up and gently coming down, stepping both legs back into all fours, or you can go straight into plank. So again, you have that option of lowering down in plank or coming down from your knees, okay? Lowering all the way to the floor. This time, you're going to bring your forearms forward onto the mat, spreading the fingers nice and wide. Take a moment here. So we're going to slide our right leg up, taking a nice deep breath in here. Just stretching the inside of the groin. And then gently slide that leg back and bring the left one up. And then gently release, coming down onto your forearms, just resting there for a moment. You're going to lift up your right leg here and release. And then lift up your left leg and release. And this time, if you want to, you can lift up both legs. And release. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Gently peel yourself up into a baby cobra, keeping the elbows in, and then gently lifting back up. You can either come into a child's pose, or if you want a more dynamic practice, lifting up into downward dog. Just taking a few breaths in whichever position you have chosen to go with. And then gently bring the knees down to the mat or come up to all fours and extend your right leg behind you. Again, we step it forward in between the hands, taking the arms all the way up. Nice deep breath in here. Good. Holding here. Then tucking the back toes. You're going to try, if you can't, you can bring your hands to your knee. You're just going to try and lift up the back knee. And release. One more, lift up the back knee and release. Last one, lift up the back knee and release. Hands come down, stepping back. Take the left leg forward, in between the hands. Again. Reach those arms up, tuck your back toes, and if you can either bring your hands here and lift up, or the first variation where we did with our hands, you're going to lift up and lower down. Lift up, lower down. Lift up and lower down. Good. From here, stepping up, taking the feet hip width apart, holding onto your elbows. Deep breaths here. Gently roll up through the spine. Reach those arms up. Bring the feet together, hands to the heart. Now from here, you're going to step back about halfway along the mat. Your back foot's going to be at a 45-degree angle, and your front leg is going to be nice and straight. Lift your arms up, keeping both legs straight. Gently fold forward, so to wherever you can place your hands, maybe to the floor, you're going to work the head towards the neck. But ideally, you want to keep that leg nice and straight. So wherever that is for you, you should feel a nice stretch in here. You want to keep drawing back your left hip. Take a nice deep breath in, coming all the way up. Bring the hands to the heart and step to the top of your mat. Coming to the other side now. Foot is about halfway along the mat. Both legs are straight. You want to be able to center the hips towards the front. Okay? Reaching those arms up, hinge at the hips, folding forward. Hands can be on the shins, wherever they may be for you. Taking nice deep breaths in here. And then gently rolling up. Bring the hands to the heart. Bring the feet together. From here, extending the arm, we're going to take a seat, coming into chair pose, Utkatasana. Deep breath, holding here. And gently straighten. Take a nice deep breath in again. I always like to do things in threes. Arms up, gently come down, take a seat, chair pose. Nice deep breaths here. Build strength in the legs. And gently straighten. Catch your breath, lift your arms, and gently take a seat. Last one. And then from here, gently fold towards the floor, straighten your leg, and then stepping back down to the mat. Again, to all fours or into plank. And then gently lower down. Keep the hands next to the shoulders. This time you can either do baby cobra or upward dog. Release back down, coming into child's pose, or if you want to, downward dog. Whichever one you're working with, there's no rights or wrongs. It's whatever your body feels appropriate for. Gently come back down onto the knees. Coming to the center of your mat. I find it's easier to turn so that you have the length of the mat. If you have any problems with your knees, pop a blanket underneath or some support. Staying up, for me, it's good hip width apart. Some people prefer it with the knees together, but I think hip width is quite good. So bringing your right leg out, you're going to have your knee in line with your ankle. So if you know the full variation, extending the leg out for gate pose, you're welcome to do it. Or you can do variation here. Okay? Taking the arms up, we're going to fold towards the straight leg. Taking a nice deep breath in here. Feeling the sides of the body. And then gently coming back to the center. Now from here, you can place your hand onto your left hip, coming over into a side bend, or you can come all the way down to the floor. Okay? Gently coming back up, bringing the hands to the heart, bring the leg back in. If you need to take a moment, you can come down onto both knees, you can stay up. From here, we're coming to the other side. First side, half gate pose if you want, or you can extend out. Okay, the toes point front. Bring the arms up, we're coming over towards a straight leg. Take a nice deep breath in here. Smile while you do it. And then gently come back to the center. You can place the hand on the hip and come over, or you can come all the way to the floor. Taking nice deep breaths here. And then gently coming up, coming back in with the leg, coming down onto our buttocks now. Extend our legs out in front, just draw the flesh out so that you can feel the seat bones on the floor, okay? Take a moment here. If you find it's hard to sit upright here, you're welcome to take a blanket underneath. Now just bring your right foot in towards your left thigh. Activate your feet. Probably a bit dirty for me walking around barefoot, but that's okay. Gently lifting the arms up, and we're going to fold forward towards the leg. Now, I did say I wasn't going to use props, but I'm showing you option. So if you don't have a strap at home, you're welcome to use a tie, a dog lead, or anything, horse rope. Just bring the hands in, and you can fold forward. If you can touch your toes, place your hands on the outside of the feet, drawing the head down towards the feet. But only so that you feel the stretch. We don't want any pain happening. It's just supposed to be a nice stretch. Janushasana A. And then gently coming up. Release the hands down. Switching sides. Coming over to the other side. Bringing the left foot in. Reaching those arms up. Just noticing the difference on the sides as you do that. And folding forward. Again, you can either use the strap and draw back, getting nice length through the spine, or you can hold on to the feet and fold forward. And gently coming up. Bring the hands down. Bring both sets of feet, both feet in, both sets of feet. We have only one set. Oh dear. So you can choose where you have your feet. You can either have it close into the groin. You can have it a little bit further away depending on what you want to work on. So if you want to work a little bit more on your back and your groin, have them a little bit further apart. A bit further away, you're probably going to get a little bit more into the hips and less into the back. So just depending on what feels right for you, you can place the feet wherever they're going to be. And just gently folding forward. But this time, just release your hands, the palms facing up, dropping the head down. So this is a very slow one. We're just literally hanging here, releasing through the head and the neck, releasing through the spine and the body as we start to wind down towards our relaxation. So just start to feel that breath and feel your body. We're going to hold this one a little bit longer than the others. It's hanging here, softening and letting go. Feeling your breath flowing into your body. And then just gently rolling up. Good. Take a moment and just release the legs out. Take the legs nice and wide now. Just take a moment to feel through the pelvis. And we're going to fold forward again. So wherever it is that you feel you can fold forward to, but you should feel a little bit of a stretch along the legs. No sharp pain, a little bit of a stretch. And you're going to move your weight over towards the left side and bring your right arm overhead, so into a side bend stretch. You don't have to go too deep. So even if you're up here and you're just stretching, you just want to feel it in the side, the right side here. And then gently bring the weight forward and over to the other side. Coming into that side bend. And again, you don't have to go down too low. You just want to feel that stretch in the side of the body, maybe a little bit in the groin. And then gently fold forward. Take a moment here again, feeling that forward stretch. And then gently walk the hands back in. Bring your hands underneath your knees, drawing them back in. And then we're going to gently lie back down onto our mat. From here, have your feet hip width apart. Take a moment and just start to lift the hips off the ground. You can roll your shoulder blades a little bit underneath and reach towards your hands. If your shoulders are okay, we're not going too deep into these. And then release. Good. We do one more. Gently lift the hips, rolling up. Roll the shoulder blades towards each other and work to clasp the hands underneath your buttocks. and release. Good. Gently draw the knees into the chest. Take a moment here. And you're going to slide your hands on the inside of the legs, grabbing either the ankles, the inside, or the outsides, but your arms are on the inside of the legs. Happy baby again, and just notice how it feels in comparison to the first one you did in the evening. Gently release the hands. Place the feet back down onto the floor. Take your right leg up and over, tucking it underneath your left if that is accessible for you. Otherwise, just tuck it over, that's fine. And then from here, bring the knees down to the right. Take your arms out to the side. Close your eyes. And if you want to, you can turn your head away from your knees. And just start to notice your breath as you close your eyes. Feel the stretch in the twist. Ideally, this shouldn't be too hard for you. It should just be a nice, gentle twist. And then gently breathe down into the lower abdomen, into the pelvis. And then gently come back to the center. Untuck the legs. Bring both knees into the chest. Take a moment here. Just recenter. Place the feet back down onto the floor. And take the left leg over the right. Again, if you want to, you can tuck it underneath. And take the knees down to the left. You can turn your head away from your knees. You close your eyes, let your arms be out beside you, and start to feel your breath as you twist. Letting yourself soften into the twist, releasing any tension, surrendering through the muscles as best you can. And then gently bring the knees back to the center. Uncross the legs. I like to have the feet as wide as the mat and just gently let them rock from side to side. Just a gentle twist to release from that little bit of a deeper twist. And then gently bring the legs to the center. Allow them to slide out along the mat. Here you can place a bolster under the knees if you need, or a pillow. Or if you feel, you can lie on your side, whichever is your preference. If you prefer to do the meditation and the relaxation sitting up, you can do that too. So whichever. Take a few moments to get yourself comfortable. So the most important thing is for you to feel relaxed. To get so comfortable that you can be completely relaxed in your body, relaxed in stillness, and comfortable and undisturbed. Now close your eyes and begin by taking some deep, slow, and loving breaths in and out. Settle into the space around you. Feel the weight of your body on the floor. Feel the position of your hands by your side. Allow the natural pull of gravity to help you to relax and let go. Be here now. As you inhale and exhale, relax your face and jaw. Allow your muscles to relax and let go of whatever you are holding onto. Put your worries and to-do lists aside for now. Be in the moment and trust in the light and the powerful energy of the full moon. You can lightly scan through your body and just notice any places of tension that you may still have. Allow them to be there. Simply observe as you continue to breathe calmly. Now imagine a powerful white and silver light beaming down from above to the crown of your head. This light has a pure, calm and loving energy that soaks through your entire being, filling you with light. Now bring to mind that which you no longer want in your life. Things you wish to release that do not serve you. Allow them to linger for a moment in your mind's eye. If you like, you can visualize them as a color or as an object. See them floating in front of you. Say aloud or in your mind, I release you under the light of this sacred and magical full moon. I no longer need what does not serve or empower me. As you say this, imagine each of the things, habits, people, behaviors, or thought patterns that you wish to release, disappearing in the full and powerful light of this moon. See them dissolve, consumed, floating away into the infinite light of the pure goodness. You may do this one by one for each of the burdens and obstacles you wish to surrender. Say in your mind, I release this unworthiness. I release this doubt. I release this fear and anger. I release resentment. I release judgment. I release envy and comparisons. I release relationships that do not serve me. I release toxic people and situations. You may take as long as you need to do this. Just visualize each thing as it is released from your life and consumed by the burning, powerful light of the silvery moon and its deep cleansing abilities. Feel the weight of each burden released. Feel light as a feather as you relax and let go. You may repeat to yourself this mantra. Under the light of this beautiful, powerful and healing full moon, I release you from my life with love. I forgive you and I forgive myself for past mistakes. Thank you for the lessons, and now I release you. Feel yourself lifted and renewed as the toxic weight of all you have released disappears. Now focus your mind towards a feeling of gratitude. Feel deep appreciation for all that you have and all that is yet to come into your life. You may set your intentions now for the month to come. Say to yourself, I welcome all that is coming to me from my highest good. I look forward to the clarity, peace, love, abundance, and positivity that are heading my way. I give thanks for the blessings I receive and rejoice in their wonder. Now remain here, breathing comfortably and basking in the glow of knowing your intentions will be made manifested. Feel them as if they are already present in your life. Stay here as long as you need in the sensation of gratitude and appreciation. Whenever you are ready, bring yourself back to the room. Gently open your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in and gently sigh out the air. Gently wiggling your fingers and your toes, bringing movement back into your body. Take another deep breath in. Sigh the breath out. Gently roll to the side, lifting yourself back up to a seated position if you're not already there. Feeling yourself lengthen in your spine as you sit here. Taking another deep breath in and sigh out the breath. Bring the hands to the heart. We'll close our class tonight with a single Om. No one else can hear you, so you're welcome to join in. May peace stay with you tonight. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I am going to get up and unmute you all. Feel free to stay with me and chat for a few moments if you have any questions or anything else. But make sure you drink lots of water tonight. Even though it was a very gentle class, you still will be shifting some fluid throughout the body. We need to rehydrate our bodies so that we sleep well and we wake up refreshed. So I'm going to walk back up, unmute you all, and hopefully you're all still there. You all finished the class and it all went okay.